Good evening. Hi Neha, how are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm pretty well as usual. Thanks for asking. And how about you?
Yeah, all going good, all going good. I think you were facing some technical issue. Yes.
Yes, I got connected and I was like I could see myself only on the screen.
Hmm.
And I tried to rejoin and with my phone also. Then it was like update your application.
Application. Yes, yes,
Yes,
yeah.
update it. Then I was
Rejoin.
able to rejoin. Yes, ma'am. So
Okay,
it took a
okay.
while.
Okay, but finally we are connected, so I'm happy
Yes,
about that.
right.
Okay, so Neha, let's go ahead and start with our discussion for today. And
Yes.
today's topic is something very common, very general that we have been hearing since childhood. But now
Yes.
today we will look at it from different aspects that how much it is valid in today's scenario. Honesty is the best policy. That's the topic for today. Neha, do you agree that yes, honesty is the best policy? What is your point of view about this?
Yes, it is very true that it is the best policy. But what I believe personally that it is not possible to be honest all the time. I don't think so. We can find a person who is honest or who is able to, live his life honestly for the whole life. There would be so many incidents where he has to or he had to follow some kind of maybe like lying. Sometimes
Okay.
we lie, not
Okay.
to hurt someone, but
Hmm.
yes, sometimes the situations just
Hmm.
are so complicated that we can't help it. So we
Hmm.
have to lie or we have to tell a lie with our parents or with our kids also, just for their benefit. But
Yes.
of course, if we are lying, then we are being dishonest. So I personally believe that okay, honesty is the best policy, but I think it is really really hard to be honest at times. Mhm. So
Okay. I totally agree that yes, some level of manipulation is needed in certain
right.
situations and certain scenarios. Then why do we tell our every next generation? We tell that yes, honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy when you yourself agree, and I am also agreeing that certain manipulation is okay. Then why
Mhm.
are we promoting this generation after generation? Don't you think that we should change this quotation?
I don't think so. It is so easy to change this quotation because we can say that some things are they are just coming or it's all about. It's not just a quote. What I believe, it's all about our tradition. It's all about our culture or the way we are taught or we are raised up. So
Hmm.
it is not these are not words.
Hmm.
For us, the honesty is the best policy. This thing is again, like I mentioned in our previous discussion, that food is an emotion. So I think this line is also an emotion for at
Hmm.
least in people, because
Hmm.
we are taught that honesty is the best policy, and we are हम बड़े हुए हैं, वी आर रेज्ड अप
Hmm.
listening to our दादी और नानी की कहानियां, पंचतंत्र की कहानियां, where each and every story ends up
Hmm.
giving some more. And this no honesty is the best policy. We should never tell a lie, and
Hmm.
do like we should never steal anything kind of thing,
Mhm.
you know.
Okay.
So yes,
Hmm.
if I ask that why don't we change this quotation, so
Hmm.
I think it's a good thing to tell our generation, to tell our kids that honesty is the best policy, so that they can follow this way, this path of being honest as much as they can. Because
Exactly. Yes.
of course we need to be diplomatic. We all are part of this society, so we
Correct.
cannot be straightforward or we cannot be upfront every time.
Hmm.
There are situations in our family, there are on daily basis, there are situations where being blunt is not going to solve your problem. You need to be manipulative, you need to be diplomatic. So yes, we can tell, it's a very good thing, we can tell. It's kind of we are just inculcating a good moral virtue, or we are inculcating a good habit in our kids. But
Hmm.
at the same time, we can't deny that it's not only about, very good thing that honesty is the best policy. We need to be manipulative at times. So yes, we can tell our kids, but with a twist, that okay, they should have that decision making, thinking, okay, what is good for them, what is wrong for them, and how to be honest, and how to, if there is a situation that they need to be dishonest, then there should be some act.
To your point that what is the extent up till which we
Ah,
can be manipulative? There should be a particular bar that we
yes,
can set or they can set based on their understanding about the society. True?
right, right.
Hmm. Okay, that's very nice. Now, as we are talking about Neha, that there should be a bar, there should be
Hmm.
an extent up till which we can manipulate. How will you define this? How can we define, okay, this much I can be dishonest and this much I have to be honest? How will you set those stats right?
Okay, so I can only be very particular about myself. I cannot be very sure about other people. So if in my case, yes, I make sure. As I told you that we cannot be very straightforward or upfront uh, in normal situation, in our daily life situation. So we need to
Hmm.
be manipulative. So yes, if it is not defaming anyone, if it is
Hmm.
not hurting anyone to that extent, that
Hmm.
person is like, we need to we need to draw a line,
Hmm.
and it is not going to harm anyone.
Hmm.
So we can be diplomatic, we can be manipulative. So it's just it's an individual's call. It
Yes.
depends on that person's sensitivity, and that person's sincerity. So I
Based
know
on.
my I
Hmm.
know my limitations. I am I am pretty clear about that line. So
Yes.
I know
Hmm.
where to be very upfront, where I need to be upfront, and where I need to be a little bit manipulative.
Hmm, understood the point. So, Neha, we always propagate honesty is the best policy, or in today's scenario, we should be as much honest as possible. Do you
Hmm.
think if we are being untruthful, there
Hmm.
are problems and repercussions that we need to face? Is that the case? That's why. What do you think?
Yes.
What type of repercussions come up? Because generally, I have seen when we are untruthful, it's very easy to wriggle out of the situation. It looks like a very easy way to move out swiftly. Then what do you think? What's the problem? I think it's okay that we lie.
But you know what, ma'am? For the time being, for just a short span, you can be very, or you can tackle that situation, or you will not face any problem. But yeah,
Down the
somewhere
line.
down the line,
Hmm.
you have to face your karma because it's very strong.
Hmm.
Second thing, believe honesty or being honest. First, we need to be honest with ourselves. It's not that we can, like, honesty doesn't mean that you need to be honest with people. First, you need to understand the meaning of this word. Actually, this is it has a very vast meaning or area.
Hmm.
Honesty, for me, it is not just to be truthful or to be reliable or not to lie, not to steal, kind of thing. It is something that we need, we should have that quality to face ourselves,
Hmm.
right? And there should be that sense of accountability.
Hmm.
Whatever you do, honesty, for me, honesty means whatever you do, you should have that courage to accept that, be it goes the way you want, or
Hmm.
it doesn't go the way you see it,
Accept it.
right? Accept it, right? So I don't know why I am getting fumbled, because it's not. It seems very easy to discuss
Correct.
on this
Yeah.
topic, but
Right.
it's not easy to discuss on this topic specifically when you are not comfortable, very comfortable with the language. I so I am trying to I am trying to express my thought, but
You are
still.
trying. I can see that, and you are going in the right direction, I believe. There is no problem. You can carry on.
And second thing, yes, being honest is
Hmm.
not an easy nut to crack, because I think if you are honest, or if you try to be honest, so get ready, be ready to face so many hurdles, so many obstacles, and so many allegations also.
Correct.
Sometimes you will see yourself standing all alone.
Correct.
It is
Mm-hmm.
going to happen with you. So be
Mm-hmm.
ready, be ready to face the music. If you literally want to be truthful, if you literally want to be honest, the path is not going to be a smooth ride, what I
Hmm.
believe. So
Hmm.
it's completely depends on a person's mindset,
Hmm.
how
Hmm.
strong he is. So
Okay,
that.
understood. So you believe that even if we feel that telling lie or being untruthful can give us short-term relief, in the
Hmm.
longer run we will face karma. And
Right.
sometimes those who are untruthful, they
Hmm.
themselves forget that what they said, and
Right.
in their own loop they are caught. This is the
Got.
biggest repercussion of telling a
Yes.
lie, isn't it?
Hmm. Right, ma'am. Right.
Okay.
It's a proverb na in Hindi. It's a proverb in Hindi. I don't know the English meaning of this. Like
Hmm.
एक झूठ छुपाने को हजार
Yes,
झूठ बोलने पड़ते हैं ना.
exactly the same thing. Exactly the same
So
thing. The
you
same
will
thing.
trap yourself or you will trap in
Hmm.
your own जो भी आपने
Own woven web. Own woven
what
web.
sorry.
Own woven web. अपने खुद के
Oh,
जाल में फंसा.
web.
Woven.
Right.
Yeah.
Web.
You will be
Yes.
trapped in your own woven web. Okay.
Right, ma'am.
Understood the point. Neha, now there are two more things that we need to discuss here. First, you talked about being truthful to your own self. How will
Hmm.
you make me understand this? This is very important. What exactly is this concept, being truthful to our own selves? What's your idea in this regard?
What I believe, what I think, ma'am, because I'm a homemaker, I have to deal with so many situations which seem or appear very trivial kind of situation, but
Hmm.
actually they are not. So
Okay.
sometimes what we do, we just say or we just narrate or we just imagine or
Hmm.
try to create a person's image
Hmm.
in the way we think that person is actually or the way we want to show that person in front of other people.
Okay.
So being truthful to yourself or being honest with yourself, my point of view is that whatever you do, you accept it or not doesn't matter, but your conscious is pretty aware of that whatever you are doing. At the
Hmm.
end of the day, when you go to bed, when you close your eyes, you have that realization whatever you did, and was it right or was it wrong. So
Hmm.
being honest, this is what I want to say, that at least be honest with yourself, because if you genuinely want to lead a happy and peaceful life, it is
Hmm.
mandatory to be honest to with yourself. Don't just be a people pleaser, don't try to manipulate each and everything, don't try
Hmm.
to control things,
Hmm.
right? Just follow your heart. Of
Hmm.
course, take your mind with your heart also,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
do not try to be very, very cunning.
Hmm.
What I believe, and
Hmm.
I am a person who strongly believes in karma.
Hmm.
Sooner or later, you have to face the music, whatever you did.
Hmm.
So, and we know that, ma'am. We are pretty
Hmm.
conscious about that. Whatever we are going to do, we have to face that. But when we are in our high spirits or when we are young, we are full of beings. We don't have that realization, right? So
Yes.
just to in that zone of getting everything what we desire, or
Hmm.
in that zone, we sometimes we forget the ethics, those
Hmm.
very moral values which we need to follow.
Hmm.
So we should be honest, we should be that we should be honest with ourselves because our conscious knows each and everything. So
Correct.
accept what wherever you know whatever you do, accept your mistakes, and if you don't accept, then get ready to have those
Face the brunt.
consequences.
Face the brunt. Correct.
Huh.
So basically, Neha, it boils down to this point that being untruthful or creating an illusion, that is not
Hmm.
the way to escape the reality. It is
Right.
just a short term reliever, but after that, it's gonna come and haunt you. I think that's how you wanted to say. That's what you wanted to say. It's gonna haunt you.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Now, Neha, moving ahead to the next aspect. Sometimes people say that today's people are more diplomatic, more manipulative. But if we go 50 years back, definitely the people were manipulative. but
mm,
not to that level. And they used to be afraid of, as you mentioned, karma, God's power, universe. They were more
mm.
attached to the moral values, and they were more honest, and they were fulfilling this quotation much better than today's generation. Do you think it is right, or you disagree with me?
I think it is right to some
Okay.
extent, because we cannot compare apples with oranges. So,
Yeah, you
so
will
I
say that you can't judge everybody on the same scale. एक दायरे में same scale.
right. Okay, we
Hmm.
can't judge everybody on the same scale.
Yes. Hmm.
Exactly. Yes. Today's generation, I think we people have that realization now, and we are going back to our roots. But
Yes.
yes, but yes, we can't deny that if we talk about today's generation, each and everyone wants to get name, fame, everything in no time, and they
Hmm.
just to get if we compare if we just talk about a person who is working in a corporate world, so just
Hmm.
to get promotion, people go below the belt. They
Yes,
do
they do.
anything. They just
Hmm.
want to get each and everything by hook and by crook, I
True.
would say.
Yeah.
So that what we need to introspect first of all. And yes, nowadays I think we are being aware of each and everything, that we should be connected to our roots, and we should not compromise our dignity or self respect. But
Hmm.
yes, I think ratio of dishonest people is increasing, as if I compare our ancient time. Of
Yes.
course, dishonest people, because how can we deny, if I look politicians or all the administrators or businessmen, there are very few. There are few people. I would say few, only few people who are actually
Hmm.
honest, or who are really concerned about public or
Hmm.
common people. But
Hmm.
most of the people, they just want to grab opportunities, and they just want to make money, money, and money.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
We are in a race of money. We just are in the rat race of making
right,
more money as much
more.
as possible.
Yes,
Correct?
yes,
Okay.
right.
But Neha, there is one thing that I have observed. Those people who lie and who know how to take advantage of situation, they are successful in materialistic way compared to those people who are not on that track. Do you agree with me?
Yes, they are successful. No doubt, they are successful because it's evident, clearly evident in today's life. Even I know so many people who are actually not honest, but they are successful. But
Correct.
ma'am, as I told you, karma. I strongly believe in karma. So, of course, now if at this very moment they are successful, they are enjoying their life, but not for a long time.
Hmm.
The right time is, I would say, about to come, and they will. I cannot say that they are going to, or they will realize or not, but they have to face their,
Consequences.
yes, they have to face all the consequences. And there is a quote of Bhagavad Gita,
Okay.
कि मतलब श्री कृष्ण कहते हैं
Hmm.
कि भगवान जो मतलब लोग डिसऑनेस्ट है, ऑफ कोर्स उनको बहुत सक्सेस मिलती है, लेकिन जो अच्छे लोग हैं ना, उनको भगवान का साथ मिलता है. So
Yes.
it's true, ma'am. And there are so many other quotation. I
So
yes,
you believe, yes, they might be successful at this point of time, but they need to wait and watch. Maybe this
yes,
life, next life, when that will happen, we don't know, but they need to wait. Yes.
yes,
And moreover,
exactly.
Neha, its karma is like a container. They are right
Hmm.
now successful because their good karmas are becoming
Ah,
fruitful. But yes, their
right.
bad karmas are also getting accumulated. Let the time come, and when they will come out, they have to bear it.
Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am. And what I have personally, I have
Hmm.
experienced all these people. No doubt, they are successful. They are living a luxurious life. But ma'am,
Hmm.
they lack that peace of mind. You know
Correct.
why? Because they are so jealous. They can't see other people growing,
Hmm.
more than them, and they have, because jealousy. When you have jealousy factor in your personality, you cannot be happy. You cannot be happy. But, if you get all the things in that golden platter, then too you will pick holes, because you are always jealous about other people, and
Hmm.
you don't consider what you are getting. So this is a like I personally I have experienced this thing.
Okay.
No doubt, and dishonest people, they get name, fame, everything, but they don't get that peace of mind and happiness,
Hmm.
true happiness.
Okay. So it's all about karma. They accept it, they don't accept it. But to
Yes.
our ability, we should be honest. But yes, to survive in this society, at times we
Hmm.
have to go a little off track, but we should not forget that what's the correct track and we need to
Right.
get back.
Yes,
Correct?
ma'am. Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay, Neha, nice conversation. So you were able to manage and navigate. Now, how are you feeling that yes, you can talk on even abstract topics like this? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, I can, but yes, still there are so many things which I need to work on, and
Hmm.
I am working on. I am working on, but I'm
Hmm.
happy. I'm happy because there was a time when I wasn't able even to think these kind of because I always miss this exposure, which you are giving me.
Hmm.
So really, because yesterday also I had a session with the tutor Ananya. So the topic was same. Though we did so many other activities and we discussed this topic, but it was completely different. I know, I knew that you are going to give it a very nice twist. So
Yes.
I was little bit nervous also that what, because it was actually it was a difficult topic, ma'am. Honesty or all these abstract nouns,
Hmm.
honesty,
Yes.
truth, truthfulness
Hmm.
kind of thing. It is not easy to express
Yes.
these things.
And I love these topics.
Yeah, actually, because you know why? Even I love, but I told you know this language restrict me. But okay, I believe one day I'll be able to flaunt myself the way you flaunt.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Okay, so Neha, let's go ahead and get started with our feedback part. Neha, you mentioned there are certain incidents.
Mm-hmm.
See, incident is anything that has completed, but you are trying
Okay.
to say instances or situations. Okay.
Right.
So, in
Huh.
certain instances or in certain situations, we might need to be a little manipulative. So, instead of incident, please use instances. You use
Right.
the word manipulative,
Mm-hmm.
diplomatic. There can be two
Diploma.
other ways how you can say that window dress the things. Okay.
Okay.
Window dress. Window
Okay.
dress the things.
Okay.
Okay.
Window.
Correct. Like you have
Need
seen
new
houses,
word.
they are not neat and tidy, but their doors are very beautiful. Their windows are very beautiful. So,
Okay.
but only when we enter, we realize what's the reality. So, people window dress their words, their expressions, but in reality, at heart, they are not good. Okay. So, window dress. Okay. Other way of saying this, you should be very effective in playing with words. Play with your words wisely. Okay, so
Right.
that you're not hurting the sentiments also, and your task is fulfilled also. So
Right.
playing with the words efficiently. This can be the other two ways. After that, you said that it shows our emotions. See,
Mhm.
honesty is not an emotion; it's a moral value. So
Yes.
you cannot say that it is our emotion. It is the reflection of our belief system.
Right.
Yeah. So emotion
Yes.
is not the correct word. Reflection of our belief system or from
Hmm.
where we are coming from. This is also
Somewhere.
one. Okay.
Okay.
Then you said that we have been hearing these stories of Panch Tantra and all
Mhm.
the stories, Dadi ki kahaniyan, Nani ki kahaniyan. You can also say anecdotes, short
Anecdote. Right. Yes.
anecdotes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anecdote.
Okay.
Uh,
You use this word policy again and again. There is no problem, but you can also use at times it should be our utmost priority. Like
right.
honesty should be our utmost
Oh,
priority.
priority.
Okay. It
Right,
is
ma'am.
just so that you do not feel repetitive. That's the reason. Okay. After that, you said that it will not be an easy ride. That was
Hmm.
perfect. You can also say it will not be a smooth terrain. Smooth
Smooth.
terrain. Let me write it down for you.
Okay. So, ma'am, please next class should be
Mhm.
completely on idioms. or
Why not? Sure, sure. Would love
smooth?
to.
Right, ma'am? Because
Yes.
in your Pandora box there is like it's a treasure
Oh,
box.
sure. I would love to share a few with you. So let me take two, three contexts, and then I will be sharing few idioms and different ways of presenting your ideas. Okay? Yes. So smooth terrain is one of the ways how you can just say, or you can say it will be a steep hill or a steep mountain ahead.
Mountain.
Yeah,
Right.
because it's difficult to climb on steep mountain. That's
Right.
hmm. After that, there is one word. There was a problem with respect to the pronunciation. Can you please pronounce this word?
Follow?
Yes, 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 it's correct. Apart from that, you can, or you said this word, you have to face
Ah,
what? Face the consequences,
okay.
repercussions, brunt.
Representation.
These
Okay.
are the better words. Okay. Now, Neha, there are two words that I would like to type out very quickly for you. Few and a few. What do you think?
Hmm.
They mean the same or they are different?
No, no, they are different. Actually, a few means a few. We take it in a positive way. Few means few comes as a in a very like negative way. I know. If I say I have few apples, so it means nahi hai, zero ke like
Yes,
khatam hone wala
not
hai.
sufficient.
Yes, not sufficient. So I specially mentioned here few means honest people are really few.
Correct.
Uh,
Yeah, I just
born
wanted to
few.
clarify. Yeah,
Yes.
correct. Yes. So these were the things that I wanted to share. Overall, I love the discussion as always, and your excitement level is always on the top, which makes the session even more interesting. So I truly loved it. I hope you also enjoyed.
Yes, ma'am, I enjoyed, but I want next session completely on all the advanced vocabulary.
Oh,
Right, ma'am?
sure.
Because I genuinely want to get so many vocabulary words. Because though I can get from Google, but the way you present and you always come with brand new words. So I love that. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So I will make sure that I collect a few idioms, advanced vocabulary, better presentations, and will share
Mhm.
it with you. But I will not share it just like that with you, along with the context I would like to share
Yes,
so that you know where to apply. Otherwise,
right.
it will just be a book, sort of bookish knowledge. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, Neha. Have a great evening. See you soon. Bye bye.